So the latest spate of killings in separate taverns earlier this week raised concerns around the safety of township-based small businesses. Township economies are fueled by these businesses operating there, such as taverns, shoppings and liquor shops. Taverns are some of the oldest businesses that have sustainably grown in numbers because mainly of the low barriers to entry. The recent high crime rates and shootings are now a setback to gains that have been made to township entrepreneurship. I have with us on the line Mr. Mxolisi Duma, the owner of White House Ndofaya in Meadowlands, who now joins me on the line. Mxolisi, it's great to have you. You've been struggling a bit, but we're really grateful for you to make time. Running a tavern is a business that is complicated, I'm sure, like no other. Take us into running of a tavern, particularly in the township. Despite what has happened this week, what is it exactly like? What are the opportunities? What are the challenges?
To run a business in a township, first you need to take into account that it's a residential area. There is many aspects that you need to take into account in terms of your neighbors, communities, people are going to work, kids are going to school. Then you just need to strike the balance to be relevant, and your business cannot be your business as yourself alone. It becomes a business of that community because at the end of the day, parents, people are working, those who are working, you become a watchdog of your community. You become an entrepreneur that actually is involved more into community problems and challenges, and then you should become somewhat someone who is a solution to such things.
And fondest memories of how taverns came about in my community where I grew up is that you'd have a household that started buying, selling, or the owners that would start by selling just a crate of beers, and then after a few months people start to come and consume the beers there, and then from there it grows. But take us through about what are the necessary papers that one needs in order to make sure that your business is compliant.
Yes, you really need to go to liquor board. You need first to affiliate with associations to know a code of conduct, to know how you conduct your business, how is it regulated. Yes, you need to have all paperwork in your position or knowledge rather to operate your business proper. And then, yes, that's what you need.
That's what you need. Mxolisi, I'm afraid we're going to have to stop the interview here. That technical delay did take a lot of our time, but I promise that we will have you again on SME On Point to further discover what it takes to run a small business. Thank you so much for your time, Mxolisi.